Hi, I just got done doing a food shopping, I guess you could say a haul. I kind of wanted to show you a little bit of my process and what I go through feeding my big old family every week. So I figured I would start by showing you, I got a pen in my hair, the process that I go through when I'm fixing to go shopping. So part one of the process is I make a meal plan. And then while I'm writing my meal plan, I fold my paper while it's still in the notebook. So I'll have my meal plan going like right there, and I'll fold the next sheet, the sheet over, and that's where I'll put my list of things that I need to fulfill my meal plan. So there you go. Now some of these things are specialty items that I'll have to get on Wednesday across town at Whole Foods and places like that. Actually only two things this time, so I'm kind of lucky. But a lot of times it'll just be like a category, like one of these just says salad veg. And so I kind of know the type of things I like in salad, so I'll just pick up some salad veg. So some of these are like a couple items, you know, in one line. But anyway, so that's the madness. I just figured I would show you, you know, the behind the scenes, the process. Now, I did end up going to 4 stores. I didn't plan on going to 4, I planned on going to 3. But my little one told me that she had shoes, and so I buckled her in the car, didn't even pay attention. She did not have shoes, so I had to stop by the 99-cent store to grab her a pair of cheapy shoes to wear to the rest of the stores. So let me start. I'm going to start with Aldi, and now there is a cat in the way, and I apologize about that, but he is licking a bag of frozen berries, and he is very happy. Start with the staples, the things that I pretty much buy every time I go to the store. Almond milk, 2 of those, because we go through so much. And then this, just because it looked really good. I know it's from concentrate and whatever, but it still looked good. My produce that I picked up was cabbage, and I need cabbage for two meals on my meal plan this week. So this will be used for 2 meals, and I'll probably even use some for to give my salads a little extra crunch, because there's a lot of cabbage in a head, so I can totally do that. Broccoli, because my little one who was with me wanted broccoli. And then the apples that they had on sale this week, just a 3-pound bag of those. Couple of avocados. I still have some, but these are not quite ready, so it'll take them a few days, and hopefully they'll be ready by the time I use them. Some carrots. Now the carrots are for the meals with the cabbage too. So these together are going to be for 2 meals, and then this I'll probably also do some spears and stuff to have with hummus. Tomatoes, because we always need tomatoes, and zucchini. These were on sale for $99 a pound of strawberries, so I went ahead and grabbed some strawberries. Mixed veg. I don't know if that's, try not to get a glare. I bought 3 cans of these because I will be putting them in my fried rice meal. Pickles. I pretty much buy pickles every week because my children don't do pickles. Garlic. Now this is an item that usually I always have on hand, but I don't buy it every week. So I just buy that probably about once a month. And then of course, anyone who watches my channel knows I love salsa. So salsa. And these 2 items are for my son. You don't need to see what they are. Just know that they are not vegan or vegetarian, but they are for my 15-year-old who refuses to eat like me. A bag of frozen berries. I've got the strawberries that I bought, and I've got some more fresh strawberries that we got the day before Easter. But I like to have these on hand just in a pinch to throw into a smoothie, or if I want one of those really cold smoothies. Yeah. So, some corn tortillas. These are the, you know, like they're not crispy, but I will put them in the oven and crisp those up. but because they're not already fried, they're low fat. For a serving, 2 tortillas is only 1.5 grams of fat. So if I just put this in the oven and crisp it up, I can get the same feeling as like a tostada, but without the added fat of buying the ones that are already crispy. And then hummus quartet. I usually just buy 1 or 2 of the 10-ounce containers. Roasted red pepper usually, or garlic. But this one had roasted red pepper, garlic, cilantro, jalapeno, and then classic. And this one's actually 20 ounces for $3.99. And the other ones are 10 ounces for $1.99. So I figured it was a pretty decent deal, and it gives us a little bit of variety. And then of course, these are for my husband's lunches. This is at least a week's worth for him. So, and I'll pack him this with hummus to go in his work lunches. Another item that we always have on hand in this house is pretzels. My kids love them, I love them, everybody loves them. And then I did not check. I need to check on these hamburger buns. These would be for the kids because I like the whole wheat rolls. But these do have the mono and diglycerides. I didn't see that when I was in the store. I looked, but I didn't see it. So I need to check if this brand uses the plant-derived mono and diglycerides, because I'm not sure what bakery supplies their breads. But I do know some of the bakeries I have already researched, and I know that they are plant sources of the mono and diglycerides. So like Bimbo, and here in Texas, Mrs. Baird's, and there's a couple, there's a couple others that if they use the mono and diglycerides, it's plant-based, and some of them aren't. So I have not researched this one yet, so don't run out and buy it thinking that it could be vegan, because I'm not 100% sure. But like I said, I don't know how I missed that in the store. But they were 89 cents. And the kids are going to be having Boca burgers one day this week, when me and my husband will be having Gardein Chipotle black bean burgers. So needed to pick up some rolls, but I will, as soon as I get done making this video, I'm going to be looking up this Love and Fresh to see where they derive their mono and diglycerides from. So I'm going to put that away, and then I will show you the next store. Okay, so after I went to Aldi's, I went to the 99-cent store. And this is what their logo looks like, just in case you've ever seen it and thought you don't need to go in. That's their logo, and if you see one, go in, because they've got good stuff. Now, I told you the whole reason I ended up going there was because my little one forgot or did not put on shoes, so I had to get her some little Crocky things. These were actually $2.99. They do sell stuff there that's not 99 cents. I wanted to get her flip-flops, but she fell in love with these little, I don't know what they are, little elephant things. Aardvark or something, I don't know. Anyway, so those were $2.99. And then I'm going to show you the junk that I got that I probably didn't need to get, but it was cute. I got these for my 11-year-old. Those are pretty cool. Little socks, and they're called, look at that, Holy Socks. And they had a whole bunch of different ones. I might have to go back and get myself a pair because they were pretty cute. And then I got this picture for my girls to put in their room. I got them one like last week or something that just had the headphones on it, and it said like Rock Girl or something like that. So now they've got this one that I can put with it and be like a cute little ensemble. And then this guy, like a garden stake or whatever, you know, just that type of thing. The little hooky there, but it's got a bee on it. And my grandfather, who has passed away, used to be a Seabee in the Navy, so we like to get him bee-themed things to put at his grave. Anyway, so one moment. Alright, so with the food items, first one is Cascadian Farms Maple Brown Sugar Granola. I have not tried this, but I'm going to, and if I like it, I will go back and get more because 99 cents for Cascadian Farms, organic. No bad stuff in there. So I will try that and see if I like it. This is why you have to go into the 99-cent store. You cannot assume that they have nothing for you because they probably will have something that you like really cheap that's going to be a big surprise. These are something I always have on hand for my kids for school lunches or for snacking on. In our house, these are called Rice Krispie treats. So I picked up 3 packages of those, 99 cents each. Then, this was another surprise. This is the brand of granulated sugar that I use because it's pure cane sugar. This is a pound of pure cane sugar powdered, okay, non-GMO for 99 cents. So I picked up 3 because whenever I find a really good deal, I stock up. And I know that this one's probably going to be good because that's the brand of sugar I normally use. But you can't even buy the cheap powdered sugar, a pound of it for 99 cents. So, good deal. Now this is the bread that I picked up. And unfortunately, I didn't realize till I got home that it's got honey in it. But I'm not perfect. Usually I've been buying a different brand that they have on the discount bread rack over there. But this was the, they had this and they had a couple of white varieties. So I picked up this. I did look to make sure it didn't say that it said no milk and that stuff. But I did not think to look because it wasn't honey wheat. Like I know to avoid the honey wheat. But yeah. So I'm not perfect. 99 cents a loaf though. We will go through it quickly and I will make a mental note that there's honey in here. So kind of bummed about that, but you know, what can you do? I still make mistakes. Okay, and then after leaving the 99-cent store, which is right next door to the Herb Mart, which is where I buy things like my sprouting seeds or my dried mango, my tofutti cream cheese when I buy that. There's a couple other things I pop in there for. They also have a really great discount rack. I've been able to get some really good tortilla chips and things on their discount rack that were really good deals. So I like to check that out too while I'm in the neighborhood. But this time I had to go for these. So I got the cheddar style and the mozzarella style. I've got meals planned that will call for these. So $3.78 a piece. Not the greatest price, but I use it sparingly. I'll probably be able to get 2 meals out of each bag. So yeah, alright, Albertsons is next. Okay, I went to Albertsons for 2 reasons, and that was potatoes and corn because they have 10-pound bags of russet for $2.69 and they had corn on sale, 10 for $3. The corn that they had on sale, my mom had just bought some the other day and they were big beautiful ears of corn and we had those with Easter dinner and they were so good, so I wanted to go get some. And of course by the time I go to get some, they're all the little dinky things of corn, and so I decided not to do that, but I did get my russets. So, and I've bought 3 of these this week, but today just the one. It's the last day of the sale, so I had to get my last one. But while I was in there, I was walking, sorry, noisy kids everywhere. I was walking out of the store and they had one of the freezer end caps with a big sign that said 88-cent vegetables. So I picked up 3 of these. It's 12 ounces and it was 88 cents. So I think as far as frozen vegetables go, frozen kale, that's a pretty good deal, I think. So I grabbed 3. So potatoes and 3 of these. Alright, so that was Albertsons. Alright, the last store I went to was Kroger. Let me show you what I got. Alright. I got my mini peppers. Got 2 cucumbers. I would have got more, but it seems like sometimes I'll go through 4 or 5 a week, and then the next week I buy 4 or 5, and we only go through 1. So just grab 2, and I figure if I need more later, I need more later. A bunch of cilantro. It's one of our favorite herbs. I know it's one of those that they say you either love it or you hate it. Well, we love it. Just a head of iceberg. I've said before how much I like the crispness of the iceberg. And what I'll do, here's some red leaf lettuce. I don't know if you can see how pretty that is or not. But what I'll usually do is I'll put like 2 cups of this and 2 cups of this in my salad. So I'll mix it up. So iceberg, red leaf, bananas, because my other ones are ripe and ready. A bag of oranges. I haven't had oranges in like a week, so I'm like dying for some. 3 bags of my favorite 3 pepper and onion blend that I use in my soups and stir fries and just about everything. I already have some Gardein black bean and chipotle burgers in the freezer, but those are a little spicy for the little ones, so I went ahead and picked up some of these. This is just a convenience meal. Don't do them all the time, but when I do, I do. And then 2 packages of tortillas. I'm going to be making enchiladas this week. And my husband also likes to just wrap random things in a tortilla for snacks or for his work lunches. So 2 packs of those. And then discount deals that I got. Sub rolls. My husband loves to take sandwiches to work and whatever. So sub rolls for $1.29. Organic Baby Bella mushrooms. $1.29. Sorry, $1.29. For when we do sushi, vegan sushi, 2 things of wasabi, 59 cents. I don't know if you guys saw one of my what we're eating for dinner tonight videos. I did the alphabet pasta with tomato sauce for my kids. Well, they had another one, and this is how I got the first one too, is in the markdown bin. 29 cents for another alphabet pasta. So that was like a whole meal for my kids. That and some pasta sauce, so that's like $1 meal. So, then they had some of these. I've had them before. Sunbird Asian packets. This one is a spicy Szechuan, spicy Szechuan, 35 cents. I picked up 2, haven't used it before, but I picked up 2. It doesn't have anything that looks bad, so I will double check it though, but it looks pretty good. And then this, I've had this before, the hot and sour soup. It's one of my favorite soups from like the Chinese restaurant. Like whenever I get a cold or something, I crave this stuff, but they put the egg in there. So I was thinking if I made it at home, because it doesn't have the egg in it already. You have to add an egg. So if I made it at home and I just didn't put the egg in it, but what I could do is I could put a little bit of tofu in it, because when you get it from the Chinese restaurant, it's got the piece of the tofu. So I don't know, I'll still eat it because I just love the flavor. So I picked up 3, I thought I had 4. I guess I picked up 3 of those, but they were also 35 cents. So, alright. And that was it. So that was all my shopping. That's, yeah, see, I look like I've been working hard today. So that's, how many meals is that? That's 10 meals worth of stuff. I only need to pick up 2 things when I go to Whole Foods. I might go to Trader Joe's instead, I don't know, but on Wednesdays I go to a customer's house. I clean houses occasionally for extra money, And every other Wednesday I go to the same couple, and they always give me a $10 tip, and they live like 2 blocks from a Trader Joe's on one side of the street and Whole Foods on the other side. So I'll take their $10 tip and I'll run into one or the other and grab a couple items or whatever. So on Wednesday I need to run, I'll probably run into Trader Joe's. I don't know, we'll see where I run into. So there's 2 items still on my list that I'm gonna need. But other than that, everything's good. So in about a week, I'll probably need to go get more fruit and veg. But as far as staples for my meals, I'm good. So, all right, I'm going to put my receipts together and show you guys those. And then I gotta put all this stuff away and finish cooking dinner. Oh, I should show you. My house smells so awesome right now. All right, this right here, this is barbecue black-eyed peas. This is a first time recipe that I'm making, but my house smells awesome. So I'm gonna have this with some coleslaw tonight. That was my cabbage meal that I needed cabbage and carrots for. So I'm gonna get those receipts together so I can show you. Hang tight. Here's my receipt.